Hey guys, ShadowGodGuru here. What I'm going to do today is the high vibration versus low vibration pit stop reading for Taurus. I hope you guys are doing well out there. Thank you guys for viewing me and watching me. Those who have not yet subscribed to my channel, hit the notification bell right there, just hit it, yeah. So that way you can be notified every time I do a reading. But I do appreciate all the love and support. Give all the thanks out there to all you guys for actually letting me know that I'm doing a good job, pretty much. You know, recognition is very well much pleased around here. So I thank you guys. Everything that you need to know will be linked in the description below. I will be using the Gilded Tarot Royale deck. That will be linked in the description below. Also, if you would like to send a donation to my channel, my Cash App, if you have Cash App, my Cash App is $ Nothingness Brothers, and that will be linked in the description below as well. So the concept of this reading, this little pit stop reading is what I call it, is to compare the high vibrational Tauruses with the low vibrational Tauruses. I got a good amount of feedback on the Aries reading, so I'm going to continue doing these type of readings. Okay, let's get a shuffle going and let's see how the high vibrational Tauruses are vibrating. Spirit, give me Taurus's high vibrational frequency. Spirit, give me Taurus's high vibrational frequency. Ooh. It's crazy. Okay. Spirit, yes, clarifier. Okay. Spirit, give me Taurus's low vibrational frequency. Okay. Spirit, give me Taurus's low vibrational frequency. Okay, I see. Give me a clarifier on Taurus's low vibrational frequency, Spirit. Give me a clarifier, Spirit. Interesting, Taurus. You know you guys rule the throat chakra? Wow. Don't Spirit be talking, y'all? Don't Spirit be talking. Okay. The vibration that you neutrally vibrate on. That's the frequency you neutrally vibrate on. That's pretty good. All right, Taurus, what I got for you is when you're vibrating high, keep this in mind because this could be very helpful for many of you Tauruses out there, especially being the bull. When you're vibrating high, you got the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups talks about equal reciprocity, equal give and take. Basically, a balance between things, and what you put in is what you receive back. It's kind of like good karma in a sense. So when you're vibrating high, everything kind of works in your favor. Everything works. Hold on. Clarified. Wheel of Fortune. Major Arcana, which is very important. That means it's very powerful when you're vibrating high. Everything kind of works in your favor. And it connects. With you being an earth sign, very grounded individual, you're basically given to the earth and the earth is giving back to you. You see what I'm saying? You're given to Mother Nature. You are like in tune with Gaia, if that's what you want to call it, right? But what I do see is nature becomes your friend. It becomes your everything. Once you're able to express your love equally to what has been given to you, which is basically life, life has been given to. It's been given to all of us. And then with you having to connect yourself with life, then you have to connect all life forms with yourself. Equal reciprocity. So you have to give. You have to become the giver. And I can see a lot of Tauruses being the giver in situations, yeah. And I can also see a lot of Tauruses being the taker. But I can see it in your negative, in your low vibrational frequency. But this is divinely guided. It is destined for you to give as much as you receive and to actually give equally. It is destined for you to be one with the planet that you reside on. It is destined for you. This is divinely guided. This is Wheel of Fortune. This brings you everything like abundance, finances, career, anything that you truly desire in this world. This will give it to you if you learn how to give equally. This is a high vibrational frequency, which is like, when I say your higher self knows this, it's kind of like, you know it inside of you. You know it. A lot of us in today's society, we choose not to give. We choose to hold back. We choose to basically say, you know what, if it's not being given to me, I don't need to give anything. Haha, that's the trick. You should not do that. You are being asked divinely to just freely give. And we all have this understanding as far as we shouldn't basically, if I continuously give, I shouldn't give to something that I'm not receiving in return or something like that, of that nature. When honestly, or I shouldn't give and expect something in return. Well, that's not the way of the world. I'm finna go ahead and crack the code for you guys, because this ideology is absurd. Everybody does an act. Everybody does something that is a verb. Everybody does something to gain something. Despite what you're saying, despite what you're thinking, it's like you are doing a do always is connected with a want. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I can't live no lies, man. I don't like living lies. Everybody does something for something is what I'm saying. Oh, this is cranberry juice, guys. But whatever you do, it is reciprocated back to you. Now, how it's reciprocated determines your balance within self and how you accept reciprocation. Because you can welcome certain reciprocation with a warm embrace, and certain people wouldn't be able to do such. You know what I mean? So everybody does something for something, and that ideology of I should do this and expect nothing in return, that's an expectation within itself. I'm trying to get you to see that love, which is the Six of Cups, equal reciprocity, emotional stability, a balance between emotions, between two people. Love is basically an equal opposite balance of each other. So you got basically two givers. When you're talking two people, you got basically two givers and you got basically two takers. Now, you are the giver and you are the taker. You are the giver, you are the receiver, is basically what I'm saying. As well as your partner, simultaneously, is the giver and the receiver, which means simultaneously, you both shall be giving to one another. Simultaneously, you both shall be receiving from one another. So I don't get how people just like mess up this curriculum. Like, this is like simplicity at its finest. I don't get it. It's just like, how can you mess that up? But look, it's just, Spirit is saying, 6 of Cups. I don't know why I'm in this energy right now. It's like making me feel like kind of, it's a bull-like energy. It's making me feel kind of attacked. Like I feel like I'm attacking you guys when I'm not. But it's like making me feel like it's dawning on me or something, like the reality. So maybe you guys are catching on to, you know, to what I'm putting out there. Maybe you're receiving what I'm giving. You see what I'm saying? All right. So 6 of Cups energy, equal reciprocity, divinely guided. The wheel will always turn in your favor, which means you will be blessed rewards and fortunes, you know, everything you truly desire if you can ground yourself and become in union with life and the world that you reside on, you know, and just expressively give. Just expressively give. And the thing about life is when you give, you got to know how to give. You got to find balance with giving. Certain people give to situations the same way that they've given to other situations, and that's not a balance. See, we find that love is unconditional, which is true. Then we find that life is a condition. So when you're talking love within life, you have to standardize your love. You're not going to love your backpack from the 5th grade more than you love your PlayStation 4 of today. Like, you're not going to love a flower that you picked when you were 3 years old more than you love a child that you just gave birth to. What I'm saying is it's standardized, and a lot of people don't get it. Life is the condition. We have to condition our lives to balance out our love equally. That's why the structure of, you know, spirit being the most high, as you honoring spirit to honor self, to honor everything else, is a structure, even in religious terms or religious texts. So it's kind of like, I'm trying to break it down to you guys, but it's like, you have to learn how to balance your love. You can't give the same love to each thing equally and expect balance. You have to standardize your love. A little here, a little there. But this has to be different from this, and this has to be different from this, but they have to be equally leveled as far as the amount of love, the level of love provided. That's the best way that I can try to like give you the understanding of these cards. Now, compare it to your lower self, your lower vibrational frequency. I see the 9 of Swords and the 8 of Wands. Like I told you guys, Taurus rules the throat chakra, which means they are able to project their voice. They are able to speak. And if you're vibrating low, you're not able to speak. You know, 8 of Wands is rapid communication, which means that could be through the airwaves, that could be through the cloud, that could be online. You know, you're able to speak your truth, and you're very passionate about it. But when you're vibrating low, like I told you so, when you're vibrating low, it's like your throat chakra is blocked. You can't voice your opinion. You can't speak on any matter because you're vibrating low. And the reason why is it's jointed with this 9 of Swords. And the 9 of Swords talks about your worst fears, your worst nightmares coming into your reality. And basically, it's basically not having balance within self and having equal reciprocity of love in your life. And the wheel not turning in your favor when you have your worst fears coming out in your reality. You're up at night, you're concerned, you can't be at peace. Like, come on now, this is peaceful. This is emotional peace, stability, stabilizing your love. for everything in your life. But here you can't be at peace, therefore you can't even speak. It's kind of like you're closed off. It's kind of like you're ungrounded. So Taurus, what I'm trying to get you to see is that when you're vibrating low, it is a horrendous, like, it is like, it's torture. It's like, I'm not even gonna like front. It is honestly torture, because look what I have clarifying this. Heartbreak. Heartbreak. So basically you're imbalanced. You're imbalanced, you're unstable, you don't have a voice in the situation. You can't voice your opinion. You can't speak your truth. You can't say what's on your mind, because how it's gonna come off is passionate and fiery, like darts, like arrows flying through the sky. But this is your worst nightmare. It's like you don't want this to be you. So a lot of Tauruses out there, when they're vibrating low, they know that they're vibrating low. Tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong. A lot of Tauruses out there, when they are vibrating in this low frequency, they know that they're vibrating low, and they really don't like it. It kind of frustrates them. It stresses them out. Keeps them up at night. Keeps them concerned and worried. Sleepless nights. Restless. It is because they want to say so much, but they know that they can't, because they're vibrating in a low frequency, and it's not going to come off in a loving way how they know that they can be when they're grounded. So, oh, I'm getting in the mud, guys. It's starting to happen. But I see it's clarified with this heartbreak. So basically, a lot of you Tauruses vibrate at a low frequency mainly because of failed relationships, or things that actually broke your heart, things that actually punctured your heart and affected you and damaged you. That's where you vibrate low. But what I do see is the reason why the heartbreak occurred, this communication of truth, these swords, these daggers, it's hard for you to take any constructive criticism. I can tell you that for sure. With me being a Taurus rising, it's hard for you to take any constructive criticism. That is your worst fear. It keeps you up, because you're like, why is this person saying this, and how are they saying it? Like, why are they going about it this way? I don't like that. That is something that is bothering me, but I can't even speak. I can't even speak this to them, because I'm going to come at them the same exact way through equal reciprocity. Like, bro, I'm finna throw the cards, bro. That's how a Taurus feels. And it's like when they're vibrating low, and they know that they're gonna vibrate low because they're bull. They're bulls. They're bull-like energy. Therefore, they're gonna come aggressively if you're coming aggressively. So it's kind of like, that's the whole point of equal reciprocity, finding that balance. Which means, in order for you to fix this, you have to find balance in yourself, within self. Your low vibrational frequency has to find balance. You got to find a balance with your low vibrational frequency, because obviously you're a sign that cannot like steer away from being high and low. You see what I'm saying? Your overall neutral energy on where you resonate, 8 of Pentacles, which talks about working on a craft or mastering a craft, something being very creative. So you have something you're very creative at, and that is your outlet. That's what helps you balance these two, your high vibrational frequency and your low vibrational frequency. Therefore, you can turn your low vibrational frequency into a high low, is what I'm saying. Like, you can actually balance it out with your creative nature, with your ability to give to it in a reciprocated manner that is basically the opposite but equal to it. So you don't have to feed your anger, pretty much. You don't have to feed your aggressiveness, your frustrations. All you got to do is give love from your higher self to your lower self, and boom, you've balanced it out. That's your creativity. That's your craft. what happens is a lot of the low vibrational frequencies that I see in Tauruses is that they give their higher self a lower vibrational frequency to balance their lower vibrational frequency, and they stay here. And that is very effective. It hurts. I'll tell you that right now. It's gonna hurt the Taurus, because the Taurus forgets where they are and who they are meant to be, which is one with the earth, which makes it one with the universe and makes it one with the divine. So it's time to master your craft. This is self-mastery here. So I see you always resonating neutrally in this energy, and it's up to you to decide which way are you gonna balance it? Which way are you gonna balance it? But I'm letting you know exactly how you should and what is being asked of you due to your mere existence of being a Taurus in this world. Woo woo. So that's what I have for you guys. I don't want to like make this video so long, but honestly, I just got in the mode, man. And then look at this. You're very intuitive. Do you see that? That's my whatchamadoodie. What is it? Spirit animal. The owl, the white owl. But you're very intuitive. So it's kind of like, that's why you would question, like, especially if you were dealing with an air sign, or if you have air in your chart, that's why you would question, like, why is somebody acting in such a way with me when all I try to do is give them love, equal reciprocity. Well, it's because at one point you allowed the low frequency to overrule the high frequency and lost everything that vibrates on a high level. So you have to learn how to balance your low frequency to see it as more positive by giving your positive, your high level of frequency to your lower self, to make your lower self a better you. Therefore, you can see the difference between two, but also compare it with the love you've given it. I'm trying to break it down, but I mean, I hope it isn't as complicated as it sounds. But honestly, it is basically that literal. So don't allow your heartbreak to actually affect you. And that's what I see for you guys, Taurus. I don't want to, I can talk about this all day. I'll try to tell you. When it comes to high vibration and low vibration, I can talk about this all day. But what do I see is more powerful? That's the whole point of this reading. The more powerful is the high vibrational frequency. I'll let you know if I come across a sign where their low vibrational frequency is more stronger and powerful, more intense. But I see you actually getting what you deserve in this life, and wielding your power, like, it comes from your high vibrational self. Equal reciprocity. And the trick is not to give something that isn't, that isn't love, pretty much. So yes, you automatically express your love equally and you give, right? But the trick is not to give. When you receive something that isn't love, the trick is not to give that equally back. That's the trick. I just hit you with the trick. Don't give that back, because you will give it back in a lower vibrational frequency, which is basically not talking and basically up in your head, causing the shift in the whole relationship, causing the shift in the whole connection, causing this, the heartbreak. You have to continue giving the love in return. So, which is a very tough task when people, you know, are very stubborn and they don't like the change. So you continue giving love, and it. But I guarantee you that won't break your heart as much as turning away from your true self. What you know you are in nature. You can love yourself so much. Like, you can love a person so much to where you realize you love yourself that much to love that person, and then boom, it just turns around. That way you don't break your heart in the process. But when you turn on yourself and stop doing what you are meant to do or made to be, what you were created to be, you just turned on everything that the divine created you for, and you turned on the divine. Therefore, you lose yourself and you break your heart. So that is that's as much as I can give you for now, because I can go through all these like cards and like ask spirit for a whole bunch of extensive messages. But that's what I have for you, Taurus. I hope you liked the video. I hope it resonated with majority of you Tauruses out there. I hope you enjoyed it. I thank you guys, and I truly appreciate you guys for all your love and support. I will be doing, let me see, Gemini, I believe. I'll be doing Gemini next. And if you are new to my channel, hit the notification bell so that way you can be notified for every time I do a video. And if you like the video, guys, hit the thumbs up button. You're more than welcome to leave a comment and give me feedback on what you think. If it resonated with you, let me know that it resonated, that you understand exactly how I was expressing this energy, because it was an energy that I channeled for you guys. If you would like to send a donation to my channel, my Cash App is $ Nothingness Brothers. I would truly appreciate it if you could do so. And that's all I have for you guys. So I'll see you guys next time. ShadowGodGuru, signing out.